Hey everybody, Michael Snyder here, California Weather Watch. Today is June 6th, and right now we are looking at the mid-level water vapor loop. Take a look at this low pressure system. Quite impressive here on the satellite imagery. As you can see, this spinning right over the state of California brought some thunderstorms across the area yesterday, and it's going to do so again today, especially across the higher terrain and probably on in through tomorrow as well. Then we'll take a look at the extended forecast. It looks like once this low ejects out of the area, we're going to develop another one that's going to come down and try to sit over the state of California as well. We'll take a look at those details here in a moment. This is a reminder, if you want a portable home weather station, click on the link down below, 10% off. I cannot recommend this station enough. It's all solar powered, all wireless here, and the smartphone app is very good as well. This is looking at some of the showers that were going on yesterday. You could see some of these heavy downpours going on, and there was lightning moving all the way out towards the coastline here. So yeah, it might be kind of a repeat today. You can see as you go through the day today, this thunderstorm threat does exist all the way out towards the coastline, including I-5 and a lot of the Bay Area here. Nice graphic here from the National Weather Service Bay Area. This is just a reminder here, if you are out and about and there's a thunderstorm around, you are at risk for being struck by lightning. It can strike up to 10 miles away, of course, when thunder roars go indoors. Just a kind of a reminder here. This is looking at Las Vegas. They did not hit 100 yesterday, so it looks like it's going to be at least 6 more days before I get another chance at that coming up here. So no 100-degree day yet for Las Vegas. Day 1 thunderstorm outlook. Notice that it does include areas north of Los Angeles. The severe threat is mainly across the northeast corner there of California and some of northern Nevada here today. Tomorrow, that does include some of California and Nevada again, and the thunderstorm threat does include the Sierra Nevada here, maybe even out towards some of the higher terrain down across southern central California. And day 3 again for the Sierra Nevada and northern California here. This is looking at the snow water equivalent. We're down to 19.5 inches, just under that 90th percentile there. You can kind of see it right here. Of course, much more than we usually have at this time of year, but you can see the big decline as we start to melt that snowpack across the region. At least we're not doing it in a huge, in a big heat wave where it's causing huge amounts of flooding. This is looking at 500 millibars, 18,000 feet. This is what's going on currently. You can kind of see this low pressure system over the area, California. Now watch us put that into motion. It hangs out for a bit here, then it kicks out, and then watch what comes. Almost an identical looking storm to replace it here across the state of California. If we go out a little bit further, this one kicks out, and then look at another trough wants to settle down over California as we go way off into the extended. Purely fantasy at this point, but just kind of interesting to see this trough replacement over and over again across a lot of the west coast through the extended. This is looking at yesterday evening's NAM 3KM. The models are having some issue loading today on Weather Bell, but you can see some of that shower activity across the area. And as we go on into today, we're going to kick up those showers again. You can kind of see them moving along the Sierra Nevada here, and you can see the stronger storms mainly northern California here, but you can't rule out some thunderstorm activity across some of the valley areas even here as well, especially as you go on into tonight and on into tomorrow again across the Sierra Nevada again. Watch out for those thunderstorms. Here we go. And then Thursday again, probably for some of the higher terrain of California as well. Now, this is looking at a wider view of things. This is yesterday afternoon's European run, 700 millibars. So let's back this all the way up. And you can see the upper level low kind of situated here over the state. It's spinning. You can see the turning in the atmosphere here. Then eventually it starts to weaken and kick out. And then we replace it with another trough as we go on in towards this weekend. Look at this one spinning right across southern and central California as well. So we'll just have to watch off into the, watch a little bit closer tomorrow. And we'll kind of see what kind of impacts this is going to have on the state. But like we said, the European wants to try to drop another trough down through the extended forecast. Doesn't show up too well in this run here, but we'll watch for that one day by day as well. This is looking at 2-meter temperature anomaly, and you can see below average conditions for a lot of the state here. And I'm just going to kind of scroll through here day by day, and you can see those below average conditions that do exist here across Nevada, some of Arizona, and much of California here as we go on in through the weekend. And then we're going to replace that trough with another one. Check it out. Look at this. Below average temperatures. Not bad, huh? Slow that snow melt down. We'll take it. You'll be wishing for these below average temperature days probably at some point as we go through the summer coming up here. But yeah, nice to see. This is day 1 excessive rainfall outlook. So just a reminder that with any of those thunderstorms, especially across the higher terrain, you could see some excessive rainfall out there, some minor flooding. And day 2 does exist for the Sierra Nevadas and Northern California. And day 3, again for the Sierra Nevada here. Check out Montana, though. Some slight risk there for some Excessive rainfall outlook, which means flash flooding conditions are possible. This is daily 2-meter max temperature here. So you can see the valley cooling down a bit here as we go through the day today. The desert's still warming up quite nicely. Your Death Valley would be about right there. You can kind of see it on the temperature map. If we go through Wednesday, Thursday, start to bounce back a little bit here, but then we drop back down again with the arrival of that next trough here. So we'll watch that one closely and see what kind of thunderstorm potential that one will bring also. Here we go. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we warm up maybe a little bit. We start to bounce back next week. We'll watch that as we go. As per usual, this is looking at the European El Nino forecast as of June 1st. This is brand new. I have not showed this one yet, but as you get above 1, that's moderate El Nino territory. And virtually every single ensemble shows us getting above that threshold. 1.5 equals a strong El Nino. You can see maybe 80+% of the ensembles say we're getting there. So pretty strong El Nino. Looks like it's possible here as we go on in towards the fall and winter months coming up. I do have an educational video out about what to expect along the west coast as far as El Nino conditions, but we'll continue to go over those scenarios as we get closer to this, as we go on in through the later summer portion, when this starts to have a more of an impact here, although it is starting to have some impact now. Some of these low pressure systems are due to that enhanced subtropical jet stream that are sitting these troughs over the state of California. But anyway, yeah, take a look at that low pressure system there. Nice cloud watching out there across the state of California again, especially across the higher terrain of the Sierra Nevada there. Yeah, and enjoy it while it lasts, and hopefully we're not, pining for these days as we get on in towards the summertime. But it does look like forest fire activity may be a little bit below average here as it looks as of right now. But you know how that can go here. Just some certain lightning strikes can kind of change that as we go through the summer. But anyway, we'll do this again tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys then. I hope you guys are having a good day.